So today I'll be reviewing Pokemon Journeys episode 73, Captain Pikachu Advanced Falinks. And it's been over 2 weeks since the last episode aired, but now we are back. And this first episode back didn't have much going on, it was just a nice trip to the Galar region, so let's talk about it. So the episode starts off with us seeing Eiscue, who drifted off into the middle of the sea. Then we switch over to the lab where Ash and Goh are feeding their Pokemon, and Professor Cerise says that they're lined up just like a Falinks. And after learning about Falinks and their teamwork, Ash and Goh decide to go to Galar to see them in person. So as Ash and Goh are searching for Falinks, Goh comes across a Galarian Stunfisk that he ends up catching, and we also see that Eiscue makes its way to land but ends up cracking his face on a rock after tripping on a Galarian Slowpoke, but he ends up rebuilding his face in a cooler before getting sent flying again. And based on their location and seeing Galarian Slowpoke, I'm guessing they're in the Asile of Armor or just somewhere that looks similar. So after that, Ash and Goh finally come across Falinks, and after studying it for a bit, they notice that they aren't moving as one. So then Grookey decides to poke it, so they attack, but before they can, Pikachu uses Thunderbolt on them and causes them and their leader to separate, and the leader goes rolling down the hill. So Goh chases it down while Ash puts the others together, and eventually Goh saves it before it falls into the water. Then we get some awkward eye contact with Eiscue, who's just floating off in the water. Then Goh talks to Falinks about not being able to lead his group. And while that's going on, the other 5 Falinks are just following Pikachu around, who's their new leader. And throughout the episode, we see Goh trying to help Falinks become a better leader by teaching it to command by using his other Pokemon, which I thought was pretty cool. And after that, we see Goh bring Falinks back to his team, and the Eiscue who's been running around finally shows up, and Goh kind of forces them into battle even though Eiscue was just chilling. And in the battle, Falinks was able to battle as one, and they end up shattering Eiscue's head, so it runs away. And later on, after thinking about it for a bit, the Falinks decide to join Goh, so he ends up catching it. And this is definitely one of my favorite Goh catches, since it happened the old-fashioned way with him bonding and helping it out before it decided to join him. So the episode ends with Eiscue making its way back to its friends, which was pretty nice, and the location Eiscue was looks similar to the Crown Tundra, giving me more hope that we'll see it in the anime soon. We also see Ash talking about how Galar is a fun place, and how he gets excited thinking about all the Pokemon he hasn't seen yet, and Goh says yeah, let's come back and do more research, which is probably them foreshadowing that we'll come back to the Galar region pretty soon. Which would be nice because we haven't seen too much of Galar in the anime. They also updated the ending and added Gigantamax Pokemon, so this could happen pretty soon. Overall, this was a good episode. Nothing too plot driven really happened. Goh caught Galarian Stunfisk and Falinks, and like I was saying earlier, this is one of his catches because of how it happened. There was also the plot with the lost Eiscue, which I thought would lead to someone catching it, but I guess not. Overall, I give this episode a 7 out of 10. If you haven't seen it, you aren't missing much aside from the catches. But with all that being said, let me know what you thought of this episode and Goh's catch, and if you think we'll get more Galar in the future. The next episode is the long-awaited return of Dawn, so let me know if you're excited for that as well. With all that being said, thanks for watching, and bye.